DCA adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yeah, how you said that shit.
Yo, Crypto Nation is another FA Friday, and we got a full fucking house here. And man, who's this fox I see out lurking around here? Who
Everybody put some FAs in the chat for Fox Protocol Mining's grand debut on the DCA adventure.
You know what?
Channel.
Just to rock off his first fucking day here. His first day. I'm going to give away some Bitcoin today. Oh, haven't had one of those in a hot minute. Oh,
drink drop.
Right? How's that?
Must be up. Smash it in the ground.
So in order to pick a winner on this, I've got an easy one. I'm going to pick, you know what? Fuck it. I feel great. I feel generous today, guys. I feel real fucking generous today. We're gonna do two. We're gonna do two giveaways.
Seatbelts.
Two giveaways. So
I'm about to blast off.
So I've got this box here. This awesome box.
You know I already have dibs on one of those.
I got this awesome box here. We're gonna do two giveaways. First one. I don't want a generic. Oh, it's Loop Life. It's like no. I don't want to hear something.
He doesn't want generic. He wants.
That's what it is.
That's fucking Lube Life.
Right. I don't want to hear. Is it a computer part? That's too fucking generic. Too generic.
Yeah,
I want to know what's. I want to know what's.
Tell me you're upset.
Tell me
you're upset.
Tell me that it is in what's in the box specifically. So if you can, no, you can't. You can't.
Someone's head.
So I want you to guess.
In the words of the great Justin Timberlake.
What I want you to do is I want you to guess.
That's right. Run a full.
What's in there? Oh yeah, for sure. So I want you to guess what family. What is this in here?
Is it a cat?
Maybe.
I didn't see any air holes, so I'll go ahead and say no.
And I'm going to also say that if you can guess what family of product this is.
Primate.
I'll give you I'll do a $20 worth of. I'll do a $20 worth of Bizzity Bitcoin.
K9.
And if you can down to the exact what it is
again.
And remember, this box doesn't tell you what it is. It's Barnes and Nobles, dude. It's Barnes and fucking Nobles.
Yeah, sure it is.
This does not tell you what's in the box, guys. It could be a book, guys.
Sure it is.
But if you sit there and you can
a bunch of books. Highly doubt it.
If you can sit there and guess what family of product this is first, that'll get you $20. If you can name exactly down to the T of what it is, that'll win you $50.
Wow.
It's a 4 terabyte plug and play hard drive that has
that's where it's
all the NFTs backed up on it.
Maybe. It would take a Barnes and Noble size box for that.
Yeah.
It's got to hold.
It's
got to hold all the decentralization inside of it, right?
Oh, too much decentralization.
It's hard to hold all that decentralization inside of centralized standard time.
Right.
Centralized. Definitely centralized.
Thank you, Fox.
Right.
Give him the credit for that one.
Or holding it within size of centralized Barnes and Noble. BNN.com.
I gotta go pick up a sleeping child out of my car.
Somebody just got
duties.
home.
Daddy duties.
The Barnes and Noble's Bitcoin miner.
Oh.
Yeah. Except it only mines
So
Bitcoin.
I want somebody to say what it is. what family is it? What product family is it? And if you can name drop exactly down to the T of what it is,
Gold
that'll
shell.
get you 50
Can anybody participate?
We
Is it
can't.
Gold shell.
And you know what? You could participate, and you'd probably still be wrong.
Probably. But if I was right, I want one.
Not gold shell, is it?
No. It's not it's not an
estimated dollar amount.
estimated dollar amount.
Depends on where you are. So any answer.
I would
correct.
say
How much?
now.
Canadian
Are we talking like? I would
Let's
say
go retail. Like what estimated retail?
1,200.
is it? 1,200 in a box that big?
Yeah. But we can't. But you guys can't answer though. This is
What'd you
for
get
the audience only. So
Did
you
you get a
guys,
Valve index?
you guys cannot. Man, I
Valve
wish.
index.
I fucking wish.
It's our job to give the audience these clues. Like we've got to pester.
Right.
you.
I don't think they need any clues right now. We got to give them a chance to. We'll let you pester me through the stream. How's that? So we got to
There we
break
go.
it. We got to break up the heckling through the whole stream.
Damn it!
Okay, so right now we
Tech
know it's,
Shinji
you
sent
know
you
it's
that.
possibly Barnes and Nobles, and it's
No.
No, Barnes and Nobles didn't send it. Text Shinji. Did he send
No.
it? Red Panda. Did he send it?
Man, that would be Astra, dude. That would probably be like $1,200 in shipping cost alone. Going
Yeah, no
over
shit.
the border, dude. It'd be like, God damn, that was the whole product.
Like, oh man, all the trucks are tied up all at once. No good right now.
Yep. We just had the USA trucker thing come through our area.
Dude, it's like 10 miles long supposedly.
All right, so we've got the $20 winner. Doom Miner. You've got the $20 winning. So Doom Miner said 3080 TIFE. It's not the TIFE, but I'll give it to him on that it's the 3080 family.
Oh.
So he
$20
he
worth
just
of
earned
winning.
Why
himself.
is it in
He
a
just
box
earned
that
him
big?
because
How many
it's
you got
nice.
in there? Like 10?
It's not the only one in there.
No. It's the only one in
An
there.
eight-pack?
But it's cushioned in there so that
Lots of peanuts.
yeah, so that somebody fat could sit on it and I'd still have a GPU.
We're gonna field goal this, and guess what? It's still protected.
So Doom Miner answered with the 3080, so he's got the right family. But with his answer, that should also be a clue that it's not the right complete answer.
Oh, wah. And there's
it's an LHR unlocked 3080.
Well, that we
Yeah,
should be
100%
we might not be worried about that for too much longer here if all the hacking with Nvidia is true.
Right. Oh my god.
Nvidia, it's 100% confirmed. They were hacked for 1 terabyte of information. All the 20
That
series,
could totally
all the
end
theories,
their company.
all the 20 series, all the 30 series, and all the 40 series now. So I think
4080 Ti.
that they are now they're not going to release the 40 series anytime soon.
No,
Oh,
we're gonna
they
jump
leaked,
straight
yeah.
to the 50 series.
No, it's not that. It's that if they had any LHR on there, they're now having to revamp it.
Yep, true that.
That is a good point.
Go back to the drawing board on that programming.
Yep. I think they need to go back to the drawing board because they're going to be introducing the same the mining lock on there.
Unless they're stupid LHRs like an After Effect, they just flash everything the same and then put LHR on after them.
Well, they say it's a handshake. But
sure.
but it's looking for certain signatures of things being done. Oh, full power. Oh, we have high memory usage, 0 core clock, and we see this single nonce being hit. I can sit there and activate a mining limiter now. So it's looking for A, B, C, and D, and then limit. Because
Once
if
it
you
it locks you out.
because if you fire up an LHR card, that first 3 or 4 cycles of mining, it's mining unlocked. All of both of my LHRs for that first moment that I turn it on, like my 3080 Ti, I have seen it upon fire up hit 111 mega hash
out the box, plugged in.
Right out, as soon as it fires up the miner,
What does it do
111
now? Like 67 or something?
No, and the 3080 Ti's, it'll hit 111 on spool up, and then it backs all the way down with power backing down too, all the way down to if I run it on Linux, I get 92 mega hash. On Windows, I get 86.
I mean, that's not too awful, but like over the course of a year, that's a shit ton.
Yeah.
And most people mining these things aren't going to run them for a couple weeks. They're going to run them for a couple years.
Right.
Here's a question: does it mine at full power if you turn it on or shut it off? Turn it on or shut it off? Turn it on or shut it off?
Yeah,
really
you
hates
can.
it when you do that, though.
Yeah, you can do that, but you'll never submit a share.
You get a bunch of bad shares all the time,
Yeah, you'll lose money.
And if they have any decent algos on their like network, they'll be like, "This guy sucks. We're gonna just rifle him down a shit ton."
Well, they'll hit you for spamming the pool, and they'll
logging in and logging out.
Yeah, you run a risk of getting your mining address blacklogged. Yeah, blacklogged. Blackballed.
Yeah,
You're not getting
that.
nothing. Yeah, no.
Once they got your Mac, it's game over. They won't let you on.
See, the LHR stuff, though, is the only reason why I'm like kind of bullish on Ethereum mining, just for the simple fact that they wouldn't even be bothering with these new releases of LHR if Ethereum was dead set 100% serious.
I know. This is what I've been saying too.
They're like, yeah, it'll come out this summer. I mean, winter.
It would be
next
the most,
spring.
like
come out
redundant
eventually.
feature ever.
Eventually.
It's
Soon,
like
TM.
it's like why would these ASIC manufacturers be spooling up high dollar fucking ASICs to mine the fucking bejeebus out of fucking Ethereum if they were going to proof of stake, because then you would know that the people wouldn't buy the equipment, so you'd fucking lose your ass off on research and development.
Well,
Not that people will buy the equipment,
but
they don't want the backlash of people buying the equipment, but them knowing that they won't get an ROI and it's like a waste of the future.
I mean,
Right.
with ASICs though, you always have the whatever generation the ASIC companies are currently selling. You already know they've been mining on those for some time already.
Well, yeah, they got to test them, you know.
Well,
so-
no, they like Bitmain. Okay, so I'm bullish on Bitmain's equipment. I love their shit. Easy to deploy. Fucking super
Bitmain
simple.
whore.
Yeah, I am. So, but when it comes down to Bitmain, they make batch one. They're not fucking making these ASICs for us. They're not making it for these big mining pools unless them big mining pools are also paying the research and development. If they're not paying research and development, Bitmain is in business to make ASICs for themselves.
Yep.
So whenever they do overproduction of those ASICs, that's when they start selling the extra over.
The pre-orders are paid for their new R&D.
Right, exactly.
Batch 1 pays for batch 2, batch 2 pays for batch 3.
Right. Silicon does that.
Pay it forward, you know?
Yeah, Silicon does that. Bitmain does that. Canon does that. Canon's got fucking 3 mining facilities that are like, they're not really well known, but they're out there. That's the only way that if they weren't mining on the machine, that Canon wasn't mining on their own hardware, they even admitted to people that they wouldn't be able to be competitive enough to be able to match Bitmain. They'd be out of business already.
One of their facilities is like a smorgasbord.
Oh yeah,
They have like a bunch of different hardware.
yep. They don't
It's
give
their
a fuck.
facility, and
Yep.
it's not. And they did not discriminate in that facility. They said,
No.
"No, I just want all the hashes. I don't care who's
Right.
selling it to me."
we need hash rate, and we need it now.
So much hash rate, so little time.
I know, right? So,
If
but
you got it, I want it.
so I mean, like whenever it came down to me buying my E3 Antminers, which those were first generation Ethereum miners, I got
How
batch
long you have
one.
those now?
3.5 years. Yeah, it was early mid 2018.
All right. So you've had them as long as I've known you. So
Yeah.
I remember when you got them.
Yeah, and it like everybody just knows that they're mining on their own equipment. It's not, but the big rumor that used to go around back in the day was that they were selling you pre-mined equipment. It's like, no, they didn't mine on these things.
No.
Everything was immaculately clean. You can smell that new soldered electronic smell, you know.
Yeah, the fresh
So I mean,
toxins in the air.
yeah, I mean, so you could tell that these are brand new units and stuff.
Cases, maybe. I could be kind of iffy on the cases.
I would say
they were like, They're like, all right,
I
these
would-
seasons
I-
enough, and
I-
they would just slap new boards in and call it good.
no.
I
I
mean,
still say
Some
they
of the
don't. They
cases
don't
I've seen have been kind of they've been a little rough for being brand new.
oh yeah, because you get people
But not
that
the boards
fucking
themselves. You know, they just replace
no,
the boards that they can be done and good.
like my
kind of like a
fourth
remanufactured.
the fourth ASIC that I got, it looked like it got fucking punted. And I know it was like that from the factory. Like they fucking dropped it and then put it back in the box.
When you ship a CPU and it like shows up at the other end, like with the hard drive cables disconnected.
Right.
Like, how hard did you throw that thing down?
Right. Like it dented the whole spot for where it holds the fucking control board, so the control board's just fucking loose in there now. I'm like, guys, you can. They dropped it so hard that the Ethernet port is fucking bent crooked. I'm like, guys, you still fucking box this up, dude? I hope
know,
somebody
right?
turned this on.
Just no worries. No worries. I hope you have
The
insurance.
only thing that sucks about it is you got 90 days worth of warranty on any ASIC equipment. 90
make sure
days.
to hook it up right away and burn it up.
Right away. If it's gonna
Stress
fucking
test
have
the
an
hell out of
issue,
that thing.
right? And that's
And
all
then-
the ASICs. I mean that's the one thing that's a little appealing with GPUs is that you got 3 years to burn it up.
I don't know, man. That E3 I got from you, I ROI'd on regular Ethereum, I think twice.
I know, right?
Or it just got like.
Hey,
unreliable.
I sold it at the right time for a reasonable price. And could I have taken those same E3s and sold them today for exactly what I paid for them? Oh yeah.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
I paid $2,000 a pop. The only reason why I got into the A6 really was that at the time, an RX 580 rig was a little over $2,100 to build an 8-card rig. It was
Yeah, they were
only
like $300 a piece at that one point.
Yeah, they were. An E3 Antminer was only $2,000, so I was $150-ish cheaper to buy an ASIC. Then I looked at Nvidia, same thing, little over $2,200 for an 8-card rig, and I was like, well, shit, at that price, I might as well just get the ASIC, load up. I'm cheaper out the gate.
Yeah.
And
I like Techman's guess. Solid guess, Techman.
Let's see here. Did I miss a guess here? Let's see here.
It's a good guess.
12 gig.
It's not right, but it's a good one.
He even put
'Cause
model
he's,
numbers.
dude,
and shit.
I was like, you went down the team, man.
GDR 6X. 6X, man.
Right?
That's 6X.
Model number. Man.
Barcode on there too.
Say be
Right. That's very, very specific. I love it.
I mean, it's a
But
great
it's
answer.
wrong.
It's wrong, but man,
It's
a good
wrong.
one.
But that I would have loved to have had that one. I've actually might have a kingpin like that.
We're doing threes are always awesome.
Kingpin.
Kingpin for the win. Hashtags. Hashtags. Who's taking me up on these hashtags?
Gigabyte Eagle 3080. No.
I don't know. Can we warranty them after we hashtag?
Pikmin said
Like
Red
the
Devil
chip cracked. I
3080.
don't know what happened.
What?
Tech man. No,
Wow.
that dude, man. I would if Red Devil.
I would.
If Power Color started making AMD, I mean, not stop making just AMD and went into NVIDIA, I would fucking support it. I
That'd be
love fucking Power Colors, fucking Red Devil editions. Ooh. Especially if they do it from the 3080 series, where they still had the pentagram on the back.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Straight devilish stuff, man.
Yeah, it had a pentagram with a
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
with the ram head on the back.
Crazy.
That was back in
Everything
the
up until even some of the 5700 had it.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Makes people cry these days, you know.
I don't know if any of the newer like 6000 series have it.
No,
You know,
because the
5000
the-
series was
those
kind
are-
of
those-
that whole cancel thing.
right. That's the
cancel
whole
culture, so
the whole woke cult.
someone
The
probably
woke
complained.
the woke mob yelled at them, going,
Trail of Tears.
"This is not inclusive."
You can't put a pentagram on a GPU. I mean,
Hell not.
we have for like 20 years, but I mean, it's cool. We can stop now, I guess.
Right. Please don't cancel us. It's like, no, you guys got to sit there and look at these cancel culture people, and then just like
I love it.
You know, yell
I
at
don't think
them.
I'm gonna do that today.
be like, "Fuck off, people."
Yeah, I'm not doing that today.
I love
Not
it.
gonna do it. Not gonna do it.
I don't know if you guys followed Son of Attack on his Twitter feed or not, but he was having some. He was raging actually. Some of the people sending him some really hateful stuff to his messages, and he's like, I'm about to start setting aside like 5 minutes on a live stream to call you guys out.
Yep.
For saying what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah, because
Those keyboard commandos are tough, man. Watch
Damn.
out.
no, if I'm not mistaken, it's people that are probably in his chat talking and then also talking crap at the same time.
Yeah.
Hey, the funny thing is the trolls boost the algorithm, so it gets them to put out there more.
Yeah, because they
You're
engage.
still watching.
Yeah, somebody's still watching. Yeah, exactly. And it's commenting.
You're watching and
Doesn't
you're
matter.
commenting.
Doesn't matter what kind of engagement it is. You're getting engagement, so they're gonna push your videos.
That's by interacting with it constantly.
Yep.
Darn. Oh darn.
Oh, sorry.
No, Doom. I will not let the trolls fucking take a bad rap to being integrated with the fucking cancel culture. Trolls have standards.
Trolls have standards. And
I have standards and morals, god damn it. I will not be called a fucking part of the cancel culture. Fuck that. I am a troll.
I am a troll. I will not be silenced.
I will
Troll
occasionally
people.
I will occasionally take the other side of the argument knowing you are right. Just because I know I can
Just
piss
trigger
you
the
off.
shit out of you. That's right.
Wow.
Dope.
Oh, dude, you wanted to, grilling with guns does it worse than me. I'm timid.
Oh, he does it awesomely. Too.
And
I'm
Andrew's like the
timid.
best.
I am timid compared to him. That's why me and him get along so well. He tried to troll me one day, and I trolled him back, and he's like, touche.
That's right.
I'm like, gotcha.
Like keeper of the code in the chat. My keyboard is way tougher than yours.
Yeah.
I know it is, but
Not one of the old 90s mechanicals.
Right, but no, man. You need the original Microsoft. The original.
My keyboard could beat up your keyboard.
Nah, man.
The ergonomic one with the like.
No.
on it?
No. That's the one that I have right now. I love that one. My ergonomic.
Was that the M700 or something like that?
No, it's like a 2000.
Mine
Yeah,
looks
M2000. But no, I'm talking about the OG fucking keyboard from like the mid 90s that everybody tries to fashion their mechanical keyboards against.
It's huge. It's huge.
But when you hit the button, it was like click, and you'd hear it from across the house. Who's touching my computer? I know, right? It reminds you of like being in the 70s in a fucking typewriter factory.
Yeah, almost. But man, the typing on those tactile feedbacks, man, it's so nice. I can't do those virtual touchscreens and shit. It's like I'm not typing it. It's like feels funky because I'm just like tapping on a wall. But there's
what about those
projection of an image of a keyboard.
Projection ones? They project the keyboard.
Yeah,
onto
that's
your
the one I
desk.
was talking about. Like, it's just weird to type on that kind of stuff because there's no like feel to it at all.
Oh, you're talking about the one like it's just like it has like a camera where your fingers are, and it projects the camera.
It projects the image of a keyboard on like whatever service you want.
Yeah, but it's like it's just tracking where your fingers are, and it's projecting that down so you know where the mapping is.
Yep.
Oh yeah, those are weird with the with those.
Yeah.
They came with those like the tablets and the fucking the foldable notebooks.
How are you supposed to learn how to type on that stuff?
Dude, that's what I mean. Like all this like virtual like no touch
like on your
stuff.
keyboard you got those little nubs.
You're gonna pass like kids hardware these days. They're gonna be like, what is this? I don't know.
Hey man, you want to know where I really shined at back in the day? I don't care what anybody wants to fucking say. I like the trackball.
Oh, with where the thumb is, right?
Yeah, the thumb trackball.
The thumb, yeah.
Yeah, dude. And you can sit there, flick it with your two fingers, flick.
It just keeps on rolling.
Yeah. The best gamers play with those. Like,
oh my god, the only thing that
you can
sucked
turn around on a dime. Like, wow.
Oh my god, yeah. The only thing that sucked was like any kind of debris that came either dead skin off your hand, food, big cats. Because the whole ball section with all the sensors are facing up as a cup. It's a great collection piece. So next thing you know, your roller ball is like fucking glitching out, going right, and you're like, "What's going on? I can't turn around! Oh my god!"
You gotta pull it all apart.
Oh
and, take
clean
some
it.
Alcohol and a Q-tip and like dab all the rollers and shit.
That was the only thing I hated about it. Other than that,
those old non-optic mice, man.
I don't miss those days.
But when it worked, dude, it was the best thing on the market.
Oh yeah.
You never realized how gross your desk was until you like took apart your mouse.
Yeah, that's right. There'd be like twisted up hairs and shit up in there.
Right. You see like black dead, black and dead skin, and you're like, hey, that's a Cheeto. Ew.
Cheeto and skin cells.
Right? Be like, hey, that's a half a Dorito. That's for me. Ow. No, just kidding. I never did that.
What is everybody doing on this FA Friday, man? Survived another week.
I think everybody's waiting for an announcement.
Oh, probably.
No, they're not. I don't see any FAs in the chat.
Oh, definitely not.
You might be right.
I know. I'm just saying.
They got the opening, announcement from the screen before we all showed our handsome faces, and
I know, right?
They're satisfied. They're content. It's okay. Not gonna hold it against them.
I just love that chat is like 90% blue wrenches.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
And then there's Jason Tiger Osborne.
Oh yeah.
Yo.
Right. I was chit-chatting with him last night. Cool people.
He's got a bunch
Hell
of
yeah.
new stuff in his house, man.
Oh yeah.
Mining it up over there.
Oh yeah. Oh, we might be having a C come in here.
What?
A C?
Yeah,
C?
a C.
SEA?
Yeah, a sea of FAs.
Helicopter.
I don't see any helicopters really.
You don't want to
Stop
see the
lying.
helicopter. Ladies and gentlemen, DCA Adventure is rated F for fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So we've only got one person to break to sit there and kind of guess what's in this
Is
book
it really
box.
just one card in there?
Yeah,
That's
it's
that's
just one.
overkill, man. Look at that thing.
Dude, man, you can
There's
sit
so
on
much
this.
shipping.
This
There-
just frightens. This frightens me more to ship freaking PDUs. These things are 6 feet long with like 8-foot cords.
Hey, man, you saw how yours showed up over to DogeLord's.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, dude. How safe do you want your
I was
computer
like,
to be?
I need like, it's not like I'm using these PDUs, so you guys are free to have them. But like, I'm afraid they're not going to work when they show up. Like,
Right, but
like please, somebody who works in
dude,
FedEx,
the
please tell me why this is-
the other box that I have, it looks like a fat man sat on it and it rolled and fucking split the side of the box open.
But it was so bubble wrapped that it was good to go.
Yeah, but still, like that box
I mean, I've
looks
been
like
saving
somebody
bubble,
kicked.
bubble wrap for this occasion. Like, I got a bunch of it. Mikhail was thinking like we could just.
You need
cut up
three
a bunch of
3 inches
cardboard
all the way,
boxes.
3 inches all the way around of bubble
Yeah.
wrap.
Yeah, you think it'll survive then?
Yeah.
And then just wrap it in cardboard and slap a fucking outgoing sticker on that bitch.
Pretty much, dude. You can origami a box on there.
I know you
Oh,
can,
Lord.
but it's gonna be like at least 2 pounds of freight and fucking tape and shit.
Hey, man, if it
tape and
ensures
bubble wrap, it'd be like 2 pounds.
if it ensures Dumb and Dumber is not going to break it, I think we're good to go. And then you insure it for enough to be able to buy 2 of them. That's the fucking trick.
That's
Be like,
right.
oh yeah, you broke it. See?
MSRP, man, $14.99, yo.
What's in the box?
I know. Nobody wants to like guess. I'm gonna wait until we get towards the end. I'm trying to give people the chance to earn that $50. I don't think they're gonna earn that $50.
Jeez. Oh,
I mean-
Golden Wolves? Is that the
Huh?
same PDU that you're that I'm looking at? Still had this like appeal on it. It's pretty funny.
The peel.
Yeah, probably the plastic.
Peel.
Hey, Michael, you're the resident 3D printer for DCA Adventure, right? You got all the 3D printers?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've actually got one too now.
I got 2 broken
What's up?
ones.
Yeah, he does.
Keeper of the Codes, something he's got going on there.
I see it in the Discord.
Asus 3080 tough.
No.
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 No, bitch. Is it a For the Win 3?
No.
I wonder
Damn
what it is. Keeper of the Code. It
Em,
looks
did
like
Do the thermal pads touch the cooler?
That's very specific.
that is very
You're
specific.
getting pretty specific.
Right. That like
That was a
eliminates.
good one.
Doesn't that question? If I were to answer that, wouldn't that eliminate MSI altogether?
If it was a GPU.
So by
Yes.
not answering, you're actually saying that's exactly what's in there.
No,
You're
I'm
scared.
not. I'm not denying or saying yay or nay. I'm not. I'm just saying.
I'm just
But
saying.
Nobody believes you now.
If it was a GPU, that would put out like half of the brands.
Oh, you see,
It's like-
Doom already won it. He won the $20 worth of that busy bit. So he needs to get a hold of me in Discord. And
What did he guess?
He guessed that it was a 3080. So he's got the right kind of GPU.
Founders edition.
But he guessed it was a Founders Edition, which made the exact model incorrect. I like the Founders Edition's 3080s actually. They're not that bad there, but they're like short though.
Confused. So he guessed 3080, so he gets $20 in Bitcoin.
He gets $20 in Bitcoin.
But a lot of people guess 3080s.
No, he was the first one. I was watching that part of the chat. He was the first one to answer with a 3080. I was like, okay, he won. But now,
Techman says MSI 12 gigabyte 3080. Long time ago. His super long explanation was a 3080 too.
Yeah, do miner. If you can get a hold of him on the Discord, that'd probably be the best bet.
yeah.
You know.
But I haven't seen anybody. I haven't seen anybody guess the right card yet.
So it's not 3080. It's 3080 Ti.
No
Are
TI.
you sure? Are you
Yo,
No
sure?
yes,
TI.
100%. Fuck
No TIs.
TIs. Fuck TIs.
How do you know? You
Ti
haven't
is
even
in
opened
the,
box
in
yet.
the three
'Cause I know
series
what I
seem like
ordered.
lackluster, you know.
So you
Like a
ordered it and
1080
it came in
Ti
a
was
Barnes
like,
and Noble
hell yeah,
box?
you got a Ti.
He knows
yeah.
what he got.
I know what I got. I know what I got.
All right, so you
So
got
it's second hand.
You got
Yes.
another 3090.
Maybe. Well, yeah, because I told you I got 2 more kingpins.
That's not in the box though.
It's not in this box.
Oh,
Because
that's
that
so
would be
funny.
like telling you, like, hey, what color is George
So I know
Washington's
you're
white
making a
horse?
3090 rack, and you got kingpins. So these aren't more kingpins. These got to be something else.
Right. But it's a 3080. I mean, so it's not a kingpin. Kingpins are only
Oh.
3090s.
I'm just excited for like the UPS driver to have mixed up the boxes, and he opens it up, and there's actually books in the box.
And then you have some, bookworm really pissed off that he got computer parts.
Right.
Hasn't that-
Be like, I could buy 100 of these books now. Oh my god!
These are worth way more than my books.
Right.
It would be like awesome if it was like the book was like the Bitcoin standard.
3080 Supreme X.
Oh, we got Golden saying, hey, 3080 Supreme X. No. It's not a Supreme X.
Zotac Trinity.
No.
Oh, nope.
I'm not really a big fan of the Zotacs. Their cooling solution
Yeah.
sucks.
I don't know.
They're
I'm
all-
not a
they're-
big fan of Zotac anything.
They're the
either.
only Zotac that I liked myself personally, me, is the GTX 1080 Ti Zotac Amp Core Extreme.
The 3-fan one.
Yeah, the super thick, the triple thick fucking radiator on there. Oh, that thing was a good card. Good card.
Well, they have to have the high end of the high end actually be good,
Ooh, Crypto Bedell going, as Nem loves the ROG Strix. The man knows me pretty well. That's when you know you got a true super fan here. When he knows that you are an ROG Strix fan. Oh, I love him. Thank you.
Well, let's just be
But-
serious now. If it's
so,
for
but-
personal use, you got to go with ROG Strix, right?
I know, right? I'm just fucking
Especially if
saying.
you're gonna
Fuck
put it
the
in a
other
case. You're gonna
Right.
put it in a case too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just saying. Just
Put it on
fucking saying.
display and like pamper the shit out of it. Stream your shit and mine.
I mean, my graphics card in my main rig is one step down underneath the ROG Strix. So I've got the Asus Tough 3080 Ti in my computer.
I do
Hey,
like
my
those Supreme
bro
X's,
got the
though.
same card, man. He loves that thing.
Oh, dude, this thing's nice, dude. It's nice.
Aurora's Extreme
Said it stays
Water
cool
Force
under, like,
RTX 3080 water
Busting out
bottle.
all those
No.
megapixels
Dang
on
it,
But
that
there.
those
sounds
are
sexy.
those are nice
That's a
cards.
mouthful.
But no,
3080 Aurora's Master.
no.
Man, I love it, man.
We're
Whatever
getting,
it
we're
is,
getting
it was a
good
good way to
guesses.
spend $1,500.
Right. We got good guesses here.
3080
Jay-
Super.
They didn't make any supers.
Super.
Soon.
Nice.
Soon.
Right
TM.
soon. Yeah. TM, trademark.
Yeah, just wait. They have to count the all the stock that didn't sell. So
Right. Be like, oh shit, we need to
we
sell
have enough
some
for
more.
another run of supers. Let's do it.
Right. Let's do a super, guys.
Give it another
They'll-
quarter or two.
They'll buy anything, guys. Check this
Anything.
out.
You just have to put new on the box.
Right.
They have
Yeah, all you have to do is
It's
put
like
we
in
have
getting
more
a new
super.
iPhone. Be like, I want it. Be like, there's
Right.
no difference, bro.
we have
Right.
Nvidia footnotes mid-month this month, so who knows?
Right.
Gaming Z Trio.
Ooh, good guess, but no, it's not.
Nice
It's
card.
not. It's not. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna let you guys guess for another 2 minutes.
Oh,
Two-
jeez.
2 minutes to guess, guys.
Guys, keep
2
guessing.
minutes.
All right, go to eBay and start rifling off 3080 games.
Copy paste.
You got
copy
two-
paste, copy paste.
two
It's the
I
gaming
promise
Z,
you.
MSI
You have
gaming Z.
2 minutes. 2 minutes. Go through your chat for the next 2 minutes and see which cards haven't been listed and try. This is like an open book test.
30,
I
Oh,
think.
man,
60, 30, 70,
No one's
30,
listed
80,
any
30,
Aurora's
90.
cards. Is it an Aurora's card?
No, somebody put Aurora's, and it wasn't
it?
that. Yep.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be the Golden
Sorry.
Wolf.
Sorry.
Yep.
I saw it.
We got Doom with the Ventus 3X. No. Jason Tiger is like, I'm giving up. I don't know. I told you, I don't think you guys are going to get this. You got 1 minute to get this, guys. 1 minute.
Hold on. You gotta at
Oh!
least give them a chance.
The PNY.
Nope.
Damn it.
I think you're making it too hard.
No. Because the easy one was just saying what it was, which is a 3080. That was the easy part. Now I want to know specifically for the $50. This is where you got to put the thinking
I know.
cap on.
And in 2 years, it could be like $50,000. You never know.
Gigabyte Vision, nope. MSI GeForce 3080 Ti,
All
nope.
anybody has to do is just go to NVIDIA's website, type in 3080, and then just start typing in the answers. Like, just list
And
it
know
down the
and
line.
know and know what was already listed, so you don't list it again.
Like somebody.
What I sent you, bro?
10, 9, 8,
For the World
7,
3 Hydro.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
You're breaking my heart.
1, and it's over. It's over.
Yeah.
Doom Miner's the only
Yeah.
one that owned the $20. Nobody else was able to guess
Oh.
exactly what it was. We had close ones.
Boo.
We had really, really close ones. And that's where you heard me go, oh,
3080 Bitcoin edition.
right? It is a Bitcoin edition because I bought it with Bitcoin.
Oh,
So-
Palette. Wow. That's a good. No one's ever guessed the palette, so.
Let's go ahead and
I've
see
never I've
what's
never even
in the
owned a
box.
palette card
Neither have I.
ever.
what's in the box, man?
Like the one branded card I don't think I've ever owned. Palette. Show us proof. For real, show us proof.
They're saying shenanigans, bro.
Proof-
You better show
Proof
us.
of box.
All right.
Open it
I
up.
just opened up the sides. I haven't opened it up all the way. Let's see if I can do it.
They're
Ugh.
still
There's a lot of the tape is strong with this one.
There's gonna be
Just
bricks in
strong
it.
with
You're gonna
this
be like
one.
scammed. It's just a brick.
The
On the
cat's
next
like,
episode
I
of
want
Tape
to
Wars."
see what's
Right?
in the box. You've been
No, the
hyping
cat-
it up with me in your lap. I want to see what it is.
Hey guys,
Care what's in
okay.
it. It wants to
It's
get in.
it's shenanigans. All
It
it
wants
is
the
is a
box.
box of bubble wrap. That's all it is.
And bricks. I knew
Wah,
it.
wah, wah.
Yeah, the cat just wants the
Fucking
box.
bricks.
The cat's like, come
What
on,
a
man, hurry up.
Dick.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh
It's just
god.
a-
Hey, we can't.
bubble
you gotta-
wrapped
you gotta
bunch of
put your
books.
camera up a little bit higher. We can't be seeing that stuff.
Hey, you can't do that, man. Last
It's a
time
family
I
channel,
did that,
yeah.
they gave us a copyright mark for that. So don't do that.
What?
Well,
Moaning?
you can't play "Eye of the
Spit chain.
Tiger."
It
No, you
was-
can't. You can't
it was
play "Eye of the Tiger" when it
ironically
doesn't.
the copyright for like the song or whatever, the warning,
yeah.
copyright warning was the exact same time as that happened. So I don't know, man. You call it a copyright, I call it them saying, hey, that wasn't appropriate. Whatever.
It's so
Shut up and
bubble.
watch my video.
It's so bubble wrapped.
The song definitely, it wasn't even a song. I think it was like it was them playing a sound bite.
Yeah.
Like, and it was, I think it was like the sad violin. It was a sad violin bite or something. And they flagged it.
Sad violin?
I was like, no.
So
Highly
we had people guessing for the win 3.
Stupid.
We had a
Win
bunch of people. We had a
Hydro.
couple of people saying Hydro for the win 3. They were
Hydro.
close, but not quite because it was
jeez.
a XE3 Ultra.
Oh.
Damn, no one would have guessed the next
Damn it.
Nobody
Yeah.
was guessing XE3 at all. I was like, oh god, come on, somebody, XE3. XE3, come on. Nope. So
I was thinking XC. I was like, I don't know, XC. I was like, I don't know. They didn't make XCs.
I was thinking
they do in 3060s, but
I was thinking, what the fuck's an XC3?
Current price tag
It's-
sold.
Nobody's ever heard of that.
One of
No.
those sold on eBay today for $1,300.
Yep. And
What?
I did not pay that for this.
I mean, I wouldn't think so. Like
I got
crazy
a
these
a great deal on this.
So did he. You gave him Bitcoin for it.
days.
He just has to wait for the next
Well,
bull run.
actually, I gave him I actually unloaded Ethereum on him.
Oh, that's right. Take that shit. Take that poo coin.
even better.
So,
It's their lower end EVGA. Yeah, it is the lower end.
As long as today was a low gas day. It's been pretty low lately, though.
Speaking
got
of gas,
got the
it's like
support
$5 a
bracket.
gallon over here.
Yeah, Tech Man. He says, I
it-
guess XC3. He goes, but hybrid, not regular.
Yes, exactly. So I couldn't give it to you. I
You
wanted
got
to.
close.
I
He-
really wanted
It's
to.
whenever he went, oh, because
Right.
he guessed it.
So
It
so
looked
Chris,
right for a second, and I was like, he didn't. So, give it the panda
Oh.
flick, yo. You know what? This didn't come with mine, but it came with
Smell
this
it.
one, which is kind of funny. It's a HDMI to. Oh god, I forget the.
DVI.
Yeah, DVI. Thank you. I'm like brain fart. It's old standard.
They included that?
Yeah, and it
Wow.
says EVGA on there.
That's actually kind of cool they included that.
Mine
What year
did
do
not
they think
come.
we live in?
Mine did not come with this, and mine was a day one launch.
Yeah.
So they might have gotten some complaints and started adding this later on.
Yeah, because you
Why
need
would-
like an active dongle. If you don't, and people don't understand, you can't just buy a shitty dongle. Like you have
No.
to actually get an active dongle to like
Yeah.
make it work.
So woo!
I ran into that problem when I had my old ass what was it, HD 7990. It had like 4 inputs, but they were all like
The only thing I
micro
don't like
DVI.
about this card is it's got the sad lipstick from a sad clown.
And
Yeah.
Oh.
The
Oh.
sad clown card.
Yeah, this is the sad clown car.
Hey, but does it hash though?
Oh yeah, like a monster. It should get about 97 mega hash of awesomeness.
At like 80,
Awesomeness.
80 watts.
No, it'll do 97 at 210 watts.
Ooh, crank it.
Right?
When
I always prefer my dongle to be
the
active.
greatest efficiency for a car is like
Good
1
one,
liter
Cooper.
per 100 horsepower. When are we going to get the 1-to-1 ratio on GPUs, man?
Oh, the 1 horsepower to 1 to 1 pound of worth of weight, the 1-to-1.
Yeah.
They actually have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the Zongo one, or it's the Pagani one, something like that. It's one of the two exotic ones. They made a 1-to-1.
Oh no, I meant 100 horsepower per liter. So if it's a 5-liter engine, you'd have 500 horsepower.
Yeah, that's the Pagani. It is a true 1-to-1 ratio. It's the ultimate car guy's dream.
Ooh, yeah.
Cubic inch per horsepower.
Yeah, it is a car guy's wet dream, guys.
To give you an active downvolt for sure.
Oh yeah, your clue is going to point in a particular direction.
Is it going to be raging?
It'll
North.
tell you which way to go.
It'll tell you true north.
Is it going to be a raging clue?
Very much raging.
It has to rage, bro. It has to.
Has to
Right.
rage.
There might be some tingling and some podgies when it rages really hard.
Then you just dip it in lube life and
bring
keep
extra
going.
bonsips.
Right.
You'll
Need
need
lots
extra
of bonsips. Lots of
Yeah,
bonsips.
Koenigsegg 1. Yeah, Koenigsegg 1.
That's it. I knew it was like one of them. It's the Koenigsegg one. It is a true 1-to-1 ratio. I couldn't remember it off this. Oh my god! Oh, one of the car shows I like watched it at. That it was they debuted it on, and they went onto a fucking a landing strip and opened it
Yep.
up. Oh, giggity! the noise that it makes with its. I don't call it an exhaust. It's a musical trumpet.
Oh yeah. You hit
That
those,
even sounds amazing.
hit those pitches that
Oh, God.
shatter crystal.
Dude, it's like it's got four exhaust pipes coming out the back through the diffuser. It's
Car
like
sits so low so that way the air doesn't get underneath it.
yeah. Oh,
Because
God.
man, dude, going that fast, dude. Just the right gust of air gets underneath that car is game over.
And hey, guess what? It's more reliable than a Bugatti.
100% too.
And
all
you
those
can,
exotics are fucking
you can
horrible,
opt-
like
you can-
reliability wise.
dude. No, what's even nicer with the Koenigsegg, and I remember this, is that you were able to
It's a straight 6, if I'm not mistaken.
yes. But you were able to leave the car in Koenigsegg's hands, and you can get a hold of Koenigsegg anytime you want and tell them what racetrack you're going to be at, and they'll prep your car and bring it to the track for you.
Nice.
You're
With-
gonna go there.
with
You
tires.
better-
$2 million
You better
price
do
tag.
it right.
Yeah, with tires too. They'll
That
bring
$2
you all the
million price
tires.
tag, and then probably
Oh my
$200,000 to show up at your racetrack.
It's part of buying their car. It's part of the experience.
It's included.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
There's
That's
a-
crazy.
It's not. I think it's something about that. It's not. I mean, like, it's kind of street legal.
They are. I would not consider them street legal.
Yeah, you
I don't
can't.
think
You,
they
you-
are.
Yeah, I like.
I'm pretty sure they are not street legal. They are 100% track cars.
Yeah. Yeah, Ferrari. Yeah, dude, mine. Ferrari did it too. There was a couple of their cars where it was not for street use at all. The F70 was the one that I remember that they did that with. F70. If you bought one of those, you had to be. It was by invitation only that you could buy one. And when you bought one, Ferrari kept the car.
Oh, you can't have this.
Yeah, because they didn't want
You
anybody.
lost. You suck.
They were
Can't
like,
have
we
it."
don't want anybody to be tempted to bring this out onto the street. This is a
Sorry,
full blown
FXX.
race car.
That's just silly. Give the people what they want.
Oh yeah, the
Even goes faster
FXX.
in
Yeah,
motorcycles still.
Give people the race car they
FXX.
want.
The FXX was not. It was something that you had to get a hold of Ferrari and let them know that you were an actual race car driver or a race team in order to buy the FXX, because they were not going to sell it to anybody. You had to be a race team, and you were going to take that car and put it on track.
Hmm.
It's like my dreams growing up. I wanted to own a Dodge Viper, right? So as growing up, it's okay. My dream was ruined
We forgive you.
because in order to get a Dodge Viper, when I was growing up, you had to have already owned a Dodge Viper.
No, you see, want to know why I say I'm sorry?
And
because that tells me that
No
you're
one
not.
in my family owned one, so therefore,
No, you can go
now
buy
now
one.
you can. Now you can.
You were able to buy one the whole time if you had money. That was the only wall with the Vipers was you had to have money. So with that being, there was certain editions. They made like 4 special editions of the Viper, and those ones you already had to be a Viper owner. Now you can get them after and later, and you can get them, and you're able to get those secondhand used now, so it's not so much of an issue.
Yeah.
But there was a few inherent problems with the Viper. One, why are you going to make a race car that's 4,200 pounds? Why?
They are
Nobody
very heavy.
Nobody makes 4,200 pound race cars. 2, V10 makes your fucking nose a mile long. Your fucking front bumper gets there 10 minutes before you do. And that makes your aerodynamic drag fucking garbage. Fucking with all that weight, you can get all the traction you want, but you don't make enough horsepower with 10 cylinders to make it move forward, because 10 cylinders, believe it or not, is no more efficient than 8 cylinders, and 8 cylinders would have spooled that car up a lot faster, a lot harder. And then now we get into fuel. Man, Dodge is like, hey, look, we can burn the most fuel in 10 feet. Nobody can do that faster than us. And everybody else is like, we don't want to. You're not making any power. We can light the fuel on the ground behind the exhaust after you do that. Let's see, what else? Oh, the view. You sit down. Oh, I'm 6'3". I sit down almost below the windows. You sit, the window height is higher than what you should be at, what it should be at, which gives you this like weird tunnel vision and a hood when you're looking out the driver window, it looks like your hood just goes on. You don't know where the turn is. You're like, I'm trying to make a high-speed turn, but I don't know how to judge this. If you watch races with Dodge Vipers, where do they all crash? Right in the beginning of a fucking turn.
That was one of the issues with. I had a buddy who had a Trans Am, kind of like me, but he had the 3-inch cowl hood on it.
Oh,
and you could not see shit.
No. You're right. The right side, the right front corner of your car is gone.
You can't see a single thing. I don't care if you think it looks cool. There is no fucking function at that point.
You can see. Okay, now it's just not something most drivers are used to, but it makes good use case of a center console with some padding on it, because you stick your elbow on there and you lean over into the passenger seats. You want to know why I know this? Because I've got a Gen 3 Camaro. It's got a 3-inch cowl with a 10-inch scoop. If you thought you couldn't see, put a 10-inch round scoop on there, and like you just watched
the scoop.
Dude,
I was gonna say I got an opportunity to sit in a Corvette with a blower on it, and like I was like trying to look around the motor, and you can't.
Yeah.
There's no way.
You got to lean into the passenger seat to do it. So if you're at
so like if you're like scoot, you can just scoot all the way over.
Yep.
Like
and when you're at the track and trying to race this, you're like leaned. If you're in the left, you hope you stage in the right lane, because then you can just look over to your left. And then if you're in the left lane, you got to like lean into the passenger seat and fucking stage your car fucking leaned over, because you ain't seeing shit. That's another reason why a lot of if you go to the drag strips ever, you'll notice that the the timing lights are so high up in the air. It's for guys with big old blowers, because if it was like low, they'd never see it. The light would be green and they'd be like still waiting, going, I can't tell.
So, quick story. So, I was like 19 right out of high school, and a buddy of mine had a 10-second Plymouth Duster and he handed me the keys on track day and said, here, take it down the track. Me, having never, ever been in a car remotely that fast or even taken anything down a drag strip, is like, yeah, you'll do fine. So, you know, it had the high-low gears, like that's it. So it
had a power glide in it.
So I hit it on green. Like my timing was terrible, but it had the old school bench seat in it still. So like when I hit it, I slid down the bench seat so far, like my eyes were level with the dash. So I'm in a 10-second car and I can't see shit. I cannot see anything. And I'm like already an 1/8 mile down the course. And I'm like, I can't see. And worse, it had the factory drum brakes on it.
Nice.
So coming to the end of the line, it's like it can't stop. It was the best and worst experience of my life.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's that unusual feeling when you realize that your car is now faster than your stock brakes. I found that out a few times driving around in my 74 Chevelle going, man, this is a heavy pig. And when you try to drive stupid, it lets you know that it's a heavy pig.
Yeah, that car was limited to 4 passes a night, because by the 4th pass, the drum brakes were liquid and they were just useless.
Oh, yeah, I bet. No hot lapping in that one. If you don't know what that is, it's when you get done doing a one race and turn it around and go right back into the entrance lanes.
Oh, those brakes have to cool off. So Chris.
Oh yeah, Tech Man. Brembo brakes for the win, or Wildwood brakes. In my car, I've got Flaming Rivers steering gearbox, so it's nice and lightweight. And then I've got Brembo 6-piston calipers in the front, and Wildwood 6-piston calipers in the front and 4-piston calipers in the back. So it's the Corvette setup.
So DogeLord Coffee has been silent for this stream.
I have been silent because I ran out of coffee.
Oh no!
You know, it's like
hey guys, he just admitted that he forgot to buy the drip.
No. I bought the drip. I bought plenty of the drip. All this morning.
Right. You forgot to buy the drip in time for the drip.
He bought the drip all day long.
And
it's time to go to sleep. It's time for me to go to sleep. I gotta go to work at like 1:30 in the morning.
So this is a great time to remind people that if you subscribe to the drip, you'll never be without the drip.
Ooh, that's true. That is true. Oh, and if you subscribe to the drip, you actually get 10% off of every order. And it automatically supports the American Pitbull Foundation.
And if you give a shout out to DogeLord Coffee, they'll make sure you get your free coffee mug if you order a 2-pound bag or larger.
Did someone just say prescribe to the drip?
Oh yeah.
Buy the drip.
Subscribe to the drip.
Subscribe to the coffee. But yeah, there's the all capital letters free mug deal that unlocks a free mug if you purchase a 2-pound bag of coffee or larger.
And Fox Protocol Mining, myself, took this a step further, and I challenged everyone to buy DogeLord coffee. And if it is not the best coffee that you have ever had, you go onto my Twitter and post your confirmation of order, and I will drop you 5 flux.
Ooh.
Woo!
Holy flux.
Get the flux out of here.
That's
not
fantastic,
around, man.
Right. He is flux and serious.
He's fluxing his weight around.
Oh yeah. He's trying to make a name for himself with being the fluxing new guy.
Hey guys, you know what? He won't have to give up that flux because DogeLord coffee is fucking amazing.
Yo.
That's why it's the challenge. She's like, I guarantee you.
He knows.
He's like, I won't have to give up my
He
stuff.
says you won't.
My flux is safe.
Right?
Safe flux.
Flux
That's
that.
amazing.
Andy's got a picture in his background of what happened. Oh, no, it's gone.
Oh, you mean waiting?
Oh, there it is.
Waiting for the new egg shuffle? Still waiting.
I saw that.
Still
I saw
waiting.
that. I was like, wow.
Hey man, I'm waiting for the LHR a reel on the LHR unlock now.
Yeah, the non-cracked version.
We haven't had a
So-
shuffle since the 22nd of last month.
I know
So
what
I
happened.
think it's safe to say that we're done with shuffles.
Yeah.
Well, if you go onto their website, there is a tab at the very top that says RTX combos, and you can just click on it,
Only
and there's
combo buys
combos
now.
there. Like
Yeah.
you can go there and buy them. I mean, they're not like fantastic.
Don't worry, they'll
and
send you a motherboard with bent pins and blame it on you.
You know, and like, there's
What did you must
like
have pushed
stuff
it in
kind of
wrong.
moving in and out of stock. I've seen, but I mean,
Mikhail
there's
likes
stuff
this
there.
one. It makes him sick.
I mean,
So-
that's what they did to Gamers Nexus. Newegg sent Gamers Nexus
Oh.
a RMA motherboard that they RMA.
Zoom.
They RMA fucking a motherboard. It got refused for RMA, and then they sold it to Gamers Nexus. It had the sticker on the motherboard stating that it was an RMA from Newegg, and they still sat there and fucking tried to tell fucking Gamers Nexus that it was his fault. Oh, that's too funny, Gundy.
All right.
It's like, man, that stuff's really kicking in tonight. Wow.
Oh man.
Gosh.
So much cool things you can do with the green screen. Yeah.
I know, right?
Don't fall asleep, DogeLord.
Gentlemen, I
right.
am going to fall asleep. I'm going
Don't
to
do
go
it.
ahead and call it a night.
No.
Oh damn!
No, like seriously, it's been
We're gonna have a 1 hour stream.
no, it's just 1 hour with me.
Well,
Announcement.
You guys can
announcement.
continue. It's totally okay.
It's a farewell
You know, our
announcement.
people.
we need an announcement before you leave.
I definitely will. I definitely will. But I need some FAs in the chat.
And while you do that, like I've got a lot of heat in here, so I'm gonna put an exhaust fan on. I'm sweating to death.
But no,
Go for
seriously,
shirt,
like,
bro.
like seriously, like it,
His bag's getting sweaty.
I am literally, burning the candle at both ends, and I've got that candle on a damn rotisserie spinning.
Oh,
You
just
know,
trying
so
to get the most of the wax out as possible.
As quickly
Making
as
sure
possible.
the wax melts evenly.
Yeah,
It's the right thing to do.
usually
yeah.
you guys know me. I'd stay here like the whole damn time, but I'm freaking not enough over here.
Like he's tired. I can see it.
I mean, it's only 11:20, bro.
Not for me.
No, Gundy still has what?
Gundy has his red cup. He don't give a shit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I guess
Oh, Gundy's
Red
got
cup.
a red cup.
means
Oh.
no worky. All right.
I didn't see the red cup. That red cup, so Gundy's no worky.
Nope. No worky. No worky.
No
I actually
worky
get
for
paid to
Gundy.
stay home and like Mr. Mom the shit out of it. It's awesome.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Ah,
Oh, no, I'm new here, but I have one simple goal, and my simple goal is to see Chris quit his job.
I know, right?
He's in California. He has to move
Dude,
first.
just imagine if you.
Yeah, I know.
fucking-
Once I get him to move to another state, so I
He'll be
only
able to
get-
retire the next day if he moves out of California.
Like to go back to NC, he'll be like, "I'm done, guys. I don't."
Right? He'll get out of California and be like, dude. Did you know you can live off of everything for like $60 a day? He's like, in California, you had to have like $400 a day to fucking even eat.
That's just for parking.
Right?
No, parking is like $30 right now for like 10 hours.
Man.
And that's in front of his own house.
Not quite that bad. Not quite that bad.
Oh no, he doesn't live in
No,
the city
that's-
per se. You know?
That's down in San Diego,
Just the outskirts.
where I go to
That's
class.
pretty bad.
Oh my god, dude, man! It fucking you go out to fucking San Diego or something like that, man. There's no place where there's not paid parking unless you got a garage.
Yeah. So it is.
I was
paid
like,
parking.
get the
every
fuck outta
Tuesday
here.
that I go down to class, I pay $30 in
Valet everywhere and shit.
Well, I actually heard that there's a chance I could actually go to the Hyatt Hotel, go up to the bar, grab a drink, and then have them validate it at the front desk, and then it's free parking.
I would do
There
it.
you go, bro.
I'm totally gonna try it this Tuesday.
Drinks after class. Let's go.
Right? Drinks on Doge. Wait a minute, you're paying like $20 a drink, bro.
It's still cheaper than parking.
It's
As
like
long
I'm
as the juice
I'm
is
saving.
cheaper than parking, it's a win.
Right.
I love what MC says in the chat. He's like, I'm in California too. We going to America. I mean, Texas.
Yeah, because you're about to be owned by fucking Canada.
Wouldn't
Nah,
surprise me.
there'll be a bad enough earthquake. It'll just like separate from the United
That's
States.
that's what the United States has been hoping for years.
They have been
Like,
hoping
come
for California to
on,
drop off
oh.
the face of the map for like 40 years. It ain't.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
fault
they're like
line.
they're like, dude, all the stupidest people live there. Not that everybody there is stupid, but they've got the stupidest people in California, and you see all the regulations that come out because of their stupidness.
I don't
It's
know.
like we're watching the movie Idiocracy.
It depends
in
on
real
your
life.
definition of stupid. Common sense, stupid? Yes, you're absolutely correct.
Oh no,
as
no,
far-
no, no, no! Like, dude, they fuck up a hamburger, dude.
Berkeley is still the #1 school in the entire U.S.
The only school that I think is that was worth a shit that I was
It's
like,
on hold.
Shut your mouth right now, because my daughter's going to Berkeley.
no, the only school that I ever liked out of California was the School of Medical Marijuana.
I got my PhD.
They got you got the
Horticulture.
cannabis college is in California.
But I will say I am.
You should be voting for
Not
your
a
daughter
fan
to
of-
go there. She'd make way
She
more
had- she got-
money
she got a
than any
full
job
ride-
at Berkeley.
She got a full ride scholarship to the #1 school in the entire U.S.
Nice.
I'm not going to tell her
Take
no,
that
don't
shit,
do
hell
that
yeah.
because it's liberal freaking shit town. You
No,
know?
no, I didn't say that. I'm just saying she'll make more money as a bud tender. You know how much they fucking make $200,000 a year, dude.
$150K a year.
And that's just to sweep the floor.
All right. I'm
Oh,
seriously about to
nice,
give
Ralph.
you guys
Moving to
a motherfucking
FL.
announcement.
Woo.
The the Mid East is gonna miss you, buddy. Gonna go down and hang out with all the kids and retirees down there.
The Middle East?
Yeah, of the United States.
Oh,
Mid
West.
East,
Midwest.
Mid East. You know,
For him,
Yeah.
he's looking at it from his geographical location.
backwards, because still California's in the West. I don't know what you're talking about. You say Middle East, I'm thinking freaking the fucking Middle East.
yeah,
Right,
no, no Taliban. At least I don't think there's any Taliban here, but
They're all here,
Never know.
dude. Jihad,
Never know.
Taliban,
Oh,
they're all here.
Haven't you heard, according to some of the politicians in the U.S., that anybody that invests in crypto, is a terrorist?
Yeah. Oh no, or a white
no,
supremacist.
you support terrorism.
Yeah, you support
if you have
terrorism and you're a white supremacist.
Yeah.
Dicks.
I know. Bit native. I wonder where he's at in life.
Yeah, because the U.S. dollar was never used nefariously, for any horrible.
He's a military guy, and he's definitely not white. Last time I checked. So, but he buys Bitcoin, so he's a terrorist-loving white supremacist now.
Yeah.
I love these.
no-fly
I
zone
love
for
these
the
labels.
rocket
It's
launchers and
like Justin Trudeau is sitting there going, all the trucker convoy people were racist and white supremacists. It's like, you know that the majority of these truckers you're talking about are Pakistani.
Well,
And you just called them white supremacists, dude. The fuck?
That brings us to another thing, though.
That's
like,
because
when
they
were
don't
turning
look at
off-
actual statistics. They don't look at the actual numbers. They don't look at
Well,
data. They
it's
just
like-
say whatever sounds good, whatever
It's-
sound bite gets them the votes.
It's like the Democrats, like the word racism as a word that they destroyed. They've also destroyed science.
Seriously.
No, 2 words that have lost meaning because of democracy.
What is I am science?
Hey, you're questioning it.
Ladies
That's
and
not how you do
gentlemen, I
science.
just want to go ahead and tell you all that you are all so fucking awesome. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Definitely smash that like button if you haven't already. And stick around tomorrow. Tomorrow we have all sorts of awesomeness. They will share more of that later. Fox, congratulations. Thank you very much for being here. It is day 1. of
Hey,
him being
what? Yo!
on an official DCA Adventure team broadcast as the new team member. So, congratulations, big guy. Appreciate you being here. And everybody else, by the drip. Peace out.
Peace, yo!
By the drip.
Right.
You're all rated F. For fucking awesome.
Woo! I was waiting for that.
Oh.
Uh,
No, I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? I lose train of thought too many times during these broadcasts.
You see, the problem is you suffer from CRS. It's a debilitating disease. It gets worse as you get older. Do you know what CRS is? Can't remember shit. But they won't give me a disability for it. I'm like, dude, I forget stuff all the time. I forgot stuff that I did yesterday that I was supposed to do today.
I swear I've
Yeah,
forgotten more
shit.
than most people have learned in their life, though.
Right? I'm starting to do the system dumps so that I can get new knowledge to come in, and I'm like losing old knowledge, guys. I'm losing skip all
Hookers
that and
and
just
blow.
right, exactly. Hookers and blow. Go to the source. Don't
Hookers
use
and blow.
don't you use something that you can get naturally in the environment versus the chemical stuff from the
Out in
fucking
the
big
wild, yeah.
right? Instead of pharmaceutical crap.
Definitely safer, right?
It is, I swear. I was like watching one of those fucking Vice channels, and they had it was Joe Rogan, and this guy was talking about legal usage of cocaine, and he's like, dude, I don't care what you say, you get medical grade cocaine, and it's an experience in which you've never had before. And I was like, did he just say that doing pure cocaine is not bad? And then he goes on and goes, yeah, he's like, you can't find pure cocaine on the street.
No.
That's why that stuff should be illegal. He's like, you don't know what the fuck they put into that. I was like,
God,
hell
so
no.
bad.
I was like, oh my God, no way. Just on Joe Rogan. It's like Joe Rogan has most awesome conversations. I swear. I wish somebody would orange pill him.
Orange pill?
Yeah, orange pill him.
They've
You know?
tried.
Orange man bad?
No, not orange, man. Orange pill. Bitcoin.
Oh.
The orange pill.
Some people just don't believe that a new monetary system could even exist.
No,
You
he
know,
believes it. He believes as that, but he's
they're
not.
just like dollars.
He's
you know?
unsure of if it's going to be Bitcoin or a crypto. He's
What
just
other
not.
one could it be? Okay.
No,
this
it's
was the
not so
exact
much.
point I was trying to touch on earlier. Was the CBDCs like? Be careful because CBDCs are very dangerous, very, very dangerous. Because once the bank has all your money, and the government's like, "Oh, well, we don't want this guy buying this stuff," they're gonna turn off your fucking money.
Right, like they do in Canada.
It's just like the bank runs now when they turn off your friggin', charge card.
Right, they're like,
So they do the
oh,
same thing.
we can't let you do a bank run. I'm sorry if you don't, be like Cyprus, Greece, where they fucking turned the banking system off for 6 months. They, only 5% of the population died from that.
So these central bank digital currencies are going to be like, literally like, you want to stay as far away from them as possible.
And Canada is now pushing for custodial crypto, and they're talking about launching a digital token. Because they want, huh?
I actually, this is on topic kind of, but I actually just had somebody mention to me, they're like, gold is so much better than something like Bitcoin. And I was like, well, with Bitcoin, you have the luxury of, you don't, I was like, what are you going to do with gold? And I was like, even if every sovereign nation in the world collapsed, let's say that you had your
very
gold.
hard to tote around, right?
I was like, yeah, you got to go to a bank, you got to withdraw your gold. And what are you going to do? I was like, say you got $1 million in gold. I was like,
So,
it'll start getting traded again because of the, and this is why so many people make the analogy of gold and Bitcoin, is that you have the proof of work to dig it out of the ground, and that gives inherent value.
Or you'll just deposit your gold to the bank,
and
then the bank will give you like cash based on your gold.
And you're nitpicking on one inherent failure of gold, which is easy portability. But as far as
the only downside that I can see,
it's like a lot of people don't realize. Do you know what the oldest currency in the world is? And it still is in use to this day. There's only one currency.
Puka shells.
Nope. It's the oldest one that's in existence still.
Buttons.
No. Salts.
Thank yous.
Salt.
Salts. It's the most valuable thing on the planet.
Yeah, man. That Himalayan sea salt, like it's pink, is really expensive.
It's not even that. They're out in the Middle East. They've got an old seabed. They've got an invisible. They've got
then you eat someone's face.
Out in the Middle East, they've got a old seabed that dried out, and they've been mining salt off this seabed for over 100 years. But I mean, that's the oldest money, and it gets devalued on a daily basis and consumed. So we got a proof of work structure with a burn feature in it.
and wait a second. Did somebody say the one failing of gold? I thought gold had multiple failings: transportation, storage, security.
No, because
I mean, storage and security it's just like having cash,
no.
Even a hardware wallet could be storage and security.
Hold on. So your hardware wallet, right? A guy comes into your house with a $5 wrench, ties you and all your family up, threatens your daughter or your son, whatever. How quickly are you going to give up your Bitcoin to protect your child?
With a wrench? It would be
$5 fucking wrench.
Not even a nanosecond.
Where does gold become more superior in that particular situation?
No, you're going security wise. Well, you're only as secure as a $5 wrench. That's always the argument. You're only as secure as a $5 wrench.
Well, yes and no, because while you're right, at the very bare bones, somebody can come in and threaten your life. But I'm talking about just basic security. If I've got 1,000 pounds of gold, I can't just keep that in my house. I'm gonna have to keep it somewhere.
Why not?
Why not?
Why
Like
can't
the whole mattress
I guess you
philosophy.
could.
Man.
But
Right.
It's like the mattress.
Just keep it in your mattress.
There
bro.
are people in the world to this day that you go into their house and they've got $1 million cash in the house. You'd never know it.
You know, my neighbor is going to see me carting in $1 million worth of gold into
No,
my.
you're not.
No, I mean you're just gonna accumulate it. Like you're gonna DCA.
But
Yeah.
they're
into
going
it.
to
You're
see
gonna-
the U-Haul roll up that's like.
That's when he tried to.
You're not buying it all
That's,
at once.
that's the day that you move it all out in one shot. Sure,
I mean,
yeah.
like moving
But-
day is gonna be rough.
But you're not. You're talking. You're talking about transport. Transport is the biggest failure of gold. Okay, but everything else, it is as comparable to Bitcoin as you can get. That's why so many people say that Bitcoin is digital gold, because it enwraps all the features that gold has, except that I can transport it by knowing a few, knowing a
Instantly, man.
password. Yeah.
Instantly.
All I have to do is remember,
You
27
can confirm
characters.
that the block is in motion like instantly.
Right. So, with that being said, gold and silver, I agree with a lot of the boomers at this point with this. Gold and silver is God's money. Okay? Bitcoin is the people's money.
No. Bitcoin is definitely God's money. Because
No,
you
that's
can't-
the people's money.
Nobody knows if it really
You can't
exists.
touch it. Yeah, it's kind of untouchable almost.
Nobody knows how much gold there is in the ground. Nobody knows how much silver is in the ground. And it's not like I can stick a shovel in the ground and find it.
Oh, yeah, but we do
I
know how
can't
much
hug my
Bitcoin can be
Bitcoin.
mined.
I can hug my gold.
Yeah. Use some
Right,
gold
but
bars
if
as
you
pillows, know.
look at it as Robert Kiyosaki, the Rich Dad Poor Dad guy, he put it together that way. He's like, gold and silver, that's God's money, and I can get behind that. It's a true statement, and Bitcoin was created by people, so that's the people's money. It is uncorruptible people's money.
Oh yeah, but people assigned value to gold and silver, so it is.
They assign. That's the
money.
same. That's the same thing as gold. I mean, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is only worth something as much as what somebody's willing to pay for it. That's e-commerce. That's anything.
I mean, just wait.
I can
man.
sell
That's
you
it.
this phone. If this phone's too outdated, you won't give me more than $5, even if I spent $1,000 on it originally.
I'll give you 10.
Right? Exactly. That's the thing. Value proposition is in the eye of the beholder.
I think the only way they're going to save money at this point is to tether it back to gold and silver.
But they can't do that because that'll hold them accountable,
Yep.
and that
It's
would
gonna
also
have to
stop.
be done.
It would stop
It's
them
either
from
that or
having
it's
forever
going to be
wars.
anarchy.
That's
We're going to be
They're
paying
looking at
$30 for
They're looking at a
gallon of milk and
global
shit.
monetary reset at this point. If they don't do a global monetary reset, every country is going to turn into Venezuela.
Like, I don't think people realize how much of our printed net worth we have printed in the past 2 years.
And then what was it?
Like, it's unfathomable. Like the amount.
Was it
like,
was
the
it 4
hill
or
that's
5
coming our
years
way
ago?
is
They
huge.
found. I think it was like 5 years ago. They found U.S. currency coming out of the Middle East that was all forged $100 bills.
Oh yeah.
And they were finding out that they were thinking the Middle Easterns were doing it, but because the Middle Easterns don't have the technology to produce our dollars the way we do, the only other country that produces dollars like we do, how they print them out, is China.
China, yeah.
So they started linking some of these Middle Eastern businessmen to also doing business in China, and we're realizing that all these forged bills were coming out of China. They were all $100 bills. It took a scientist to fucking find the 5 flaws on the entire bill.
Yeah,
He's
they
like,
had the hollow strip and everything.
everything. It was like the naked eye would never tell the difference.
You got Golden Wolf over here saying if they come in with just a wrench and I'm home, they're in trouble.
Yeah, that's right. Pew 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 pew.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this. I hope if there's a criminal dumb enough to break into a house, they better have done their homework to make sure that house is not armed to the
It's
teeth.
empty. Yeah.
Right. Like
If there's
walking
someone
in
breathing at home, there's bullets flying.
walking in my home unannounced, you look like bullet catchers to me. And I will see how well you catch.
practice.
I'll see how well you catch bullets.
I'm just gonna fly my butt over to Ukraine and grab one of these free Russian tanks and drive it home.
Right.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey, if you shoot at a few Russians, they'll give you an AK-47 for free.
I don't know. I saw a meme of some guy with farm equipment towing a tank.
Yeah,
I still can't believe they got
It's like, this is mine, bitches. I'm taking it.
videos people showing you how to drive these things now.
Yeah,
and everybody's
talking,
and everybody's talking shit that you have these fucking Russian models that are fucking picking up guns and fucking fighting. I mean, you have Ukrainian models fighting Russians, dude. It's fucking hilarious. Some of the hottest fucking chicks I've ever seen, and they're sitting around fucking they're fucking driving a tank and fucking throwing grenades. I'm like, oh god, I gotta go back to the Ukraine. Oh god, I have a big clue.
And forgive me, but like
I know how to win
10 years ago, if I had gone on TikTok and looked up how to drive a tank or how to shoot a javelin missile, I'd be on a list somewhere. But now it's like normal. Like it's
common knowledge. Yeah, they can't.
Hey, they weren't all the government people? Weren't all the government people and all the news agencies talking about the new normal? This is it. Everybody gets. I know. It's hilarious.
I don't know, man. I think Elon is gonna come out with some Starlink shit, and we're gonna get out of all.
But I did donate some Bitcoin to the Ukraine, because I've got family still out in the Ukraine, so it's like, yeah, if these people can fucking protect my family, I'm down.
Well, I didn't want to touch this because I don't want to drag politics into a live stream. But I know a lot of people, from the scene, just from my experience. I've reached out, I've made a lot of connections over the years, and I know people that are both in Ukraine and in Russia, and I can feel bad for both of them. I can feel bad for the Russian people that are getting screwed over by all these sanctions against Russia, like as if Putin called these people to say, is it okay if we invade Ukraine? Like, they don't know. They didn't, they had no way.
Yeah, but this is what this is an end result of them allowing a KGB guy to turn into a dictator of their country.
That's like saying that we allowed Joe Biden to get elected. Like, come on. I mean, you don't really have a choice.
So he came in.
You guys are so close. It's almost there.
He came. Putin came into power by killing everybody, and nobody held him accountable. No country held him accountable. None of the Russian people held him accountable. So what's happening to fucking them?
He never said he was a nice guy.
People held him accountable. They just weren't alive long enough to fight the tale.
Right.
They were alive long to tell the tale, but they weren't alive long enough to fight it.
I mean, you gotta think, man. They live a different life over there. It's not like we live.
Well,
It's
and now
completely different.
Now you've got all these sanctions coming into play, and now we're seeing it even in the crypto community. Like even crypto is starting to shut off services to Russians, and I'm like, give me a break. I was like, their currency just fell apart. And crypto might be their only release, and you're going to try to shut that off to them. Like,
no, what they needed to do, and it's one thing that nobody's talking about. Yeah, and it doesn't make a difference. You can bypass all that. That's what crypto is all about. So that's the nice thing on that. But none of these countries are sitting there and hitting Russia where it hurts. It's like, oh yeah, we're going to turn your banks off. But don't worry.
Oil.
Exactly. Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to say. Fucking, why are you still allowing him to earn an income? That's like sitting there going, we're going to turn your bank off, but you can still go to work.
Yeah, but we're still buying barrels of oil from you for $117.
Right. And you're fucking supplying most of Europe. And they're too fucking afraid to fucking stand up. Not because you're fucking prancing with fucking nuclear weapons. No, they're fucking afraid because they're buying your goddamn oil. You want you want World War? Huh?
So the world has gotten so dependent on OPEC and Russia for oil that you've almost got a Japan like World War II situation. Where
I will. It's not that they're in bed with OPEC.
It's not that they're in bed, but because those particular things control the supply. Like Japan in World War II, when they attacked the United States, They only had enough oil supply for X number of months, and then they were just done. They were out.
But the problem is that because we are instead of be like years before, America was trying to become quote unquote energy independence.
EPA said fuck that.
EPA said fuck that, and then Joe Biden said fuck that. So instead of and if you really look at it, it's not being they're not saying fuck that because we got to be green, it's polluting. No. We have fucking billionaire tycoons that own the fucking railway companies that ship the crude oil across the United States. If they put a pipeline on in, it would fucking directly compete with them, and they could not compete with a pipeline that can move the same amount of oil for pennies on the dollar compared to them.
Who's been buying up all the railroad services in this country for the past 10 years?
Right. There's only like 3 people that have been buying fucking railroad companies. Yeah, Warren Buffett.
Buffett is number one, man. Like he profited the most off of
Charlie
Charlie
Munger. Charlie Munger, he's the one that fucking owns the railway that moves all the oil. Charlie Munger's company has been lobbying Congress to kill off the Keystone Pipeline. It wasn't the Keystone Pipeline wasn't killed off because, oh my God, we can't have this. It's not green. It's like, I'm sorry, but cutting a hole through a forest for a railroad track is no different than cutting a hole through a forest for a pipe.
I don't know.
But
go green
except
climate
that
shit is this is all just smoke and mirrors still.
Oh yeah, it's all about who's paying who. So
like,
Biden gets in the office.
The world doesn't give a crap that
Biden
burn fossil fuels.
But one of Biden's biggest contributors was Charlie Munger. Follow the fucking money.
and Ukraine too.
Yeah. Well, what is it? Fucking Biden has been funding the one group within the Ukraine that is fucking horrible little group of neo-Nazis, dude. And
Ukraine's
fucking,
like, we want a refund.
Yeah, and fucking Biden's been fucking paying these fucking army.
What if just like hypothetically, what if Putin was a white hat?
I don't think so.
Everything that they've been doing has been strategical, planned out for years.
I don't think they're a white hat.
I don't know. I still can't, and people are probably going to hate me for this, but I still can't really hate on Putin. Like, I really can't. Not for invading Ukraine, not because like he's not wrong in the fact of like why he's doing it.
Yeah, he is.
He's trying to protect the sovereignty of Russia, and
from what? From a nation that's
from all the neo-Nazis and
from NATO. NATO has nothing to do with fucking.
It has
Ukraine.
everything to do with it. Think about the Cuban Missile Crisis.
But Ukraine is not part of NATO.
Not at the moment,
and it will not be
heavily.
Ukraine is heavily backed up by the two people that have been screaming about fucking racism. Justin Trudeau of Canada and President Biden. They've been fucking funding their fucking neo-Nazis.
Yeah.
Well, Putin
whenever they do the some of the world leader talks, whenever they start talking about abolishing neo-Nazis and stuff like that, Canada and the United States are the two nations that always object to them sanctioning neo-Nazism.
Controlled opposition, maybe.
No, it's so that they had their political opposition planted in the Ukraine that they can control.
Although, can we take just a second to relish in the fact that Canada, Ukraine, and Russia are all wonderful examples of why Bitcoin exists?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Canada turning into a communism and a dictator totalitarian like his dad like his dad
Turning
in
off people's
Cuba.
bank accounts.
I
What the
mean,
hell
he's,
kind of
he's
shit
got to
is
be.
that?
He's got to live up to his dad's image in Cuba.
Like Trudeau came out and like
Conspiracy theories everywhere, run!
he made this big elaborate speech, and every single Canadian heard was freeze your bank account because they all went straight to the
Oh,
bank. They're like, "Give me
you
my
want to start
money."
a bank run in this country?
I need
Just
my
start
money.
doing that here.
Oh yeah. And then you got fucking Turkey with the with their president fucking inflating the currency last year 178%.
Because that seems to be
In
the
a year,
seems
that's
to be
ridiculous, yo.
The one thing that people overlook in any economic situation is that a central bank has so much money out on loan that if everyone starts coming in and
Oh
calling
yeah, they're
in their
not
money,
liquid for shit. Yeah,
they
they're done.
cannot handle that. So all that
They'll
you
shut
have,
down.
Exactly.
They did that in Cyprus, Greece, back in 2005.
Yeah, when Greece was like bankrupt.
People tried
Yep.
to go.
Yep,
they
it
were
was
trying to
Wells
withdraw their
Fargo.
money all at once.
Wells
and
Fargo
everything
was
was
a couple
coming.
years ago.
6 months with no banking structure.
So how many times has fiat failed so far? Just in our lifetimes. Like let's
Oh
not even
man,
go
too
back.
many to
Fiat-
count.
Fiat only lasts
Don't
50
count my
years.
Y'all's lifetimes.
My cow's too old. Let's find somebody younger.
I think in my lifetime, I've seen in our lifetimes of everybody here, we've only seen a couple of currency collapses, and most of that was
I've seen it once when I was young.
Argentinian peso collapsed.
Argentina, Venezuela, Greece.
No, Venezuela hasn't collapsed yet.
No, not completely.
How
No,
much inflation for it to be a
That's
collapse?
close.
A Big
No,
Mac's like
because-
$400, but you know whatever.
because Argentina changed their currency. That's when the currency collapses. Greece, I wouldn't say currency collapsed because they're still using. They were still
If the
using
government needed to be bailed out by another country, that is a collapse, in my opinion.
No, that's them taking a loan
Yeah,
out.
like
That's like
GM.
sitting there and saying that, oh, I'm about to lose my house, but I can take this loan out over here.
like when
I
they
mean,
bailed out
if-
all the bad bankers and the bad auto technician auto
I mean,
manufacturers.
call me crazy for this, but the U.S. dollar has failed because
Oh,
the government
yeah.
has allowed itself to get to the point where we're $30 trillion in debt. There is
So-
no
so
coming back to
Since
that.
1913,
fastest to zero.
since 1913, since the Federal Reserve was enacted, we've devalued the dollar almost 99% since 1913.
And you can almost attribute all the problems in this country back to
and-
that same era.
And then you can go, what the fuck, 1971 with Nixon taking us off the gold standard. So we have been 51 years on an all gold on a fiat system. We are the first.
Backed by nothing. Yeah.
We are the first fiat that has survived more than 50 years so far with nothing backing it.
It's because we have Wall Street short selling the entire fucking lot.
I blame the failure of the U.S. currency on one thing and one thing only, and that's bored politicians.
Greed and manipulation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because all the
When you're
laws
losing
that
your
needed to be
chicken.
enacted were enacted by the 1960s. Like once we got to like the civil rights movement, like that was pretty much it. Like that.
You
was
want
the
to know?
peak.
You want to know what really failed the system? It was whenever they started putting in socialism. You have to fucking steal money from productive people to give it to people who are not productive. Social programs, Social Security.
You
That's
don't
a
want to
social
work?
program.
Fine, stay home
No.
and take this money.
Social
don't-
Security is the worst fucking program ever fucking put out there. It's a Ponzi. It takes workers today to pay for
disagree
yesterday.
with you, but I will say that we are not $30 trillion in debt because of social programs.
No, we're $128,000 in fucking in debt, or 128 trillion in debt because of universal basic income that we've been giving the wealthiest people on the fucking planet in the United
Yeah.
States since I want to say the 1960s. We've been
Just go
giving
ask,
them money.
Just go ask one of those too big to fail bankers, like how much in late fees and overdraft fees they've collected in the past 2 years.
I mean, people forget what was 09 all about. The bankers get fucking themselves. What did it take? Not 20% people fucking defaulting on their loans. Not 50% of defaulting on the loans. Not 90% of people defaulting on the loans. It only took 17% of all the loans to default to cause 08.
Yeah.
Less than 20 fucking percent, and they were fucked. And what did they do? They stole the money from the middle class to give to the ultra wealthy.
Oh yeah.
And that's why they will fight. They will fight Bitcoin tooth and nail because they know it will hold them accountable.
Oh yeah, blockchain technology as a whole will hold everyone accountable.
They fucking abandoned gold because
so many technologies.
Yeah, gold was the old way of holding people accountable for fucking money mismanagement, and they fucking figured out how to.
Blockchain is mainstream,
and they figured out how to take us off the gold standard, and nobody hung anybody for it.
No deaths today, score.
I know back in the day, man, we used to kill more people for fucking doing stupider shit. Like killing people.
Yeah.
Yes, I really fuck shit up. But
I really relish the days when we used to be able to choke on our toys.
Right?
But that's neither here nor there, I guess.
Right. Lick the lead paint off the walls.
Yeah.
Warm ourselves up with asbestos.
Stick the knife in the electrical outlet,
using asbestos brakes and clutches.
I mean, they still use asbestos in brake pads.
No, they don't.
To this
anymore.
day.
No, they don't.
They do.
No. I will disagree with that. I have talked to many manufacturers trying to get old school brake parts. They don't make them. It's been outlawed across the country, across the world.
I don't know about that.
I've tried. I found fiber, but not fiberglass.
I mean, I get ceramic, so I don't know.
I mean, it's like I see for fiberglass. I've seen ceramic, carbon fiber.
Ceramic ones are the nicest by far, I think.
No, carbon fiber.
Oh, I don't know, man.
No, I'm sorry, the Kevlar ones. Yes, they make noisy as all get out, but man,
yeah.
and they don't and they don't work until they get hot.
Yeah, and when you start it cold and drive down your road, it's like,
and you better make your stops about 100 feet longer.
Yeah. It's like two rocks pressing down on a rock, like. There's no traction, sir. We need to heat up faster.
Right. Like the brake rotors that I'm gonna get for my dragster are gonna be carbon fiber.
Oh, of course, but you'll wear those out in like 3 runs.
That's with the parachute.
Not 15,000 miles, 3 runs.
Right. With the parachute, I'm marinating them up.
Yeah. And you're almost hitting the end of the tracks, though.
Right. So, all right. Well, we've had a bunch of shenanigans tonight. It has been 2 hours almost. We're almost at that 2 hour mark.
Oh, hey, and don't forget, guys, it's the 1 month countdown timer for the Aeon poker tournament.
Yep.
So we will be
registration
able to
is
register
live this month.
In a month.
Yep. Nope.
A month
we're
from today.
live. No, we'll be able to register this month.
Oh yeah.
Yep, you'll be able to register
3
March 25th at 3:10 p.m. Eastern
Well, that's still 4
Standard
weeks, yeah.
Time.
And I'm going to throw this out there. If anybody wants some practice with the poker tournaments, go into the Flux Discord because they're now doing a weekly Flux poker tournament.
Oh, that's
They
very
are too.
nice.
So if you guys want to get some practice in and maybe win some Flux.
Maybe we should start a
Go check
channel on
that out.
Discord for that one.
Maybe.
So, us, the poker guys in here can win, but they can win some Aeon, they can win Flux. I mean, there's a lot going for you.
Hey, Keeper the Code wants to know why you're sleeping, Miko.
I'm not sleeping.
He's
To be honest,
been
I forgot my
chiming in. He's
camera
been
was
chiming
even
in. You
on.
haven't been hearing.
Right.
I looked up and I was like, oh, it ain't even on either.
No,
I have the stream paused just so I can see the chat.
Hopefully next Friday when we do this again, I'll have my cam going. I'll have a background going.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can even just
Fancy.
blur it. I mean, I downloaded the new Zoom. It has blur my background now.
Everything does now.
Right.
Well, I mean,
Even
if I
Discord
show my-
has it.
If I show my background, all you're going to see is like 3 children running around chaotic. So,
I know, but the facial recognition software, man, you might as well be safer than sorry.
they're going to take out credit cards on all my little kids.
I know, right? It's insane.
You kidding me? They already did.
Yeah, it's called the burst.
How do you think that by the time
contract?
No, man, by the time they're born with 60 grand in debt.
No, it's like 85 now.
Oh, it's $85,000 in debt.
Yeah,
Damn
with that
it!
30. You got to up it to 30 trillion. So
And
Right.
well, when I do come on, though, I'm probably going to have my mask on. I'm going to borrow Gundy's aviators.
oh yeah,
Oh, we got somebody that's gonna stream panda status, huh?
you got the mirrors, man. You got the mirrors on.
No, I just gotta have the panda hands.
Yeah. He should wear like white gloves, I swear. It'd be like white glove service all the time.
Oh, yeah, Keeper. Yeah, we'll work out something so there's proof of Fox.
Proof of Fox. I mean, you're hearing him right now. That's his voice.
Is it? It could be just be Nem like doing vocal cord stuff here.
I mean, maybe, but
Stop turning me in, Fox.
Talking to yourself, Nem.
I'm sorry, man. I should be like the new Jeff Dunn, with all the puppet stuff.
I mean, the craziest thing is like even with voice, they could probably pick you up somewhere. Like on all the recorded stuff out there in the world.
As much as people I'm trying to be private. I'm like, if you buy
Good
something
luck.
if you try to buy something on the
Good luck.
internet, your fucking shit's everywhere.
Have you ridden in an Uber ever?
No, it's any kind of e-commerce. If you do any e-commerce, your shit, I can find it on the black market.
Do minor POF, proof of Fox. Yeah, no, I need to get that
Yeah.
t-shirt.
Yeah.
POF. It's just like me. I got POB, man. Proof of box.
What's in the box, man?
You got POB, proof of bubble wrap.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Keeper's got trash panda hands. That's right. Oh yeah. Oh god, dude, don't wreck the box, man. You can resell the box for $100.
I'm sorry.
I know, I've got so many boxes and I don't know what to do with them. I'm like, maybe I should get on eBay and like try to just sell the boxes.
I've just got a box wall.
Box wall.
I literally just posted a video today of an actual walkthrough, like a tour of my operation. And I didn't show my box wall because I've got like a whole wall that's nothing but boxes because, every time you buy a card, you get a box.
I've got a couple of boxes I need to take off the wall because I no longer own the cards, and the person was cool with
Perpetrator.
The person was cool without me sending them the box, as long as I wrapped it really good, because to go into the next size box would have costed me like an extra $20-$30 more in shipping. I'm like, fuck, dude, it's a 1-inch fucking wider box, dude. The fuck.
You gotta get those medium FedEx envelopes.
That's
one
like,
price pay.
Right? That's almost like sitting there and going, hey, I've got all this hash rate. How much more wattage did you use over my 20 watts? I'm using 70 more watts for five more mega hash. The fuck?
Yeah, right? Why? You're insane.
Is this a kingpin?
I mean, you want to go that route, man. I got a 7990 that crashes its fucking ass off, but it might start your house on fire.
Right?
Burn down your fucking PC.
Your AC unit might not be useful. Oh, you got a window AC unit? Yeah, that's not going to work.
Yeah,
no
not
more.
too good.
It'll be 70 degrees in your room at all times.
110 degrees Celsius fucking chip.
Right. You got 1,000 watt fucking window AC unit, and it's still like
Not
90
doing
degrees.
nothing.
Right? It's on full tilt, dripping away. And you're like, oh god, it's hot in here.
I mean, that was like when I first started mining way back in the day. I like just put it on an algo, but like the temps it was running, it was
R9
like
390.
ridiculous.
Oh yeah, an R9 390 would fucking heat your room up, dude.
It's so horrible, man. It's like it screamed all day, and like all it did was like melt everything. Not a good time.
Yep.
Not a good time.
The return you got from that was depressing.
But if you hodled it today, all from then until today.
Oh, I mean, yeah. If you still had it, yeah, you'd be like sitting real pretty right now.
Oh my god, yeah. I'd be like, oh yeah, I used to solo mine that with one graphics card. What?
I used to pull my own blocks.
I used to hit a block a week, dude.
Yeah.
Fuck, and you're like, oh my god, I'm thankful to get a fucking 0.01 a month.
Hey, my Sapphire 380s are still making 20 cents a day.
That's decent.
Hey,
man.
I still run my
Still got
my
my
RX
5080s,
my RX
580s.
580s running with no
Yeah.
fans on them, and they're like hitting away at 65, 75-ish watts.
Yeah, for like 31 megahash, it's not bad.
Yeah.
I still have some of those blue Sapphire 58 and 580s.
Later, keeper the code. Have a good night, buddy.
Yeah, I think we should probably wrap this up too.
Oh man, it's a witching hour.
Right,
It's
right,
midnight 07.
right. So let's go ahead and wrap it up here. Definitely stay tuned for tomorrow, guys, for me and Mikkel with all that mining knowledge, guys, at 8 p.m. Central Cool Standard Time. And
Mining after
I-
dark.
I've got a couple of boxes to open up. Ooh.
Oh, are we having mail time tomorrow night?
yeah, I'll do mail time tomorrow night too.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. So definitely check out me and Mikkel tomorrow. Oh yeah. Gonna be rolling that smooth, beautiful beam video. Mining after dark. After dark. Dark.
Mining after dark.
And Mikkel will be doing his morning thing, right?
Yep, I'll be going live 9 a.m.
Woo!
Cool
Bright and
Standard
early. This guy
Time.
gets up early, man.
Central.
I know
Yeah,
that's
kids,
that's
you
You
that's
must have a
dad
5
life.
pound bag of DogeLord coffee or something on the standby.
Yeah, I will be making coffee.
Yeah, he'll be brewing the drip.
Yes.
Living the drip.
So I'm
Right.
just
That's
going
for
to pop
sure.
in and say, guys, absolutely loving the fact that you guys let me come on here.
Yeah.
It's really great that you guys gave me the opportunity. Hopefully, I'll be a part of the Friday night live streams, and we'll see about putting something in the works for something else maybe in the future.
Well, for sure, man.
Yeah. Sounds
Hell
cool.
yeah.
Sounds cool.
That's how we go on Friday.
can't
We're just
wait.
live and whatever.
Hell yeah.
For sure,
Guys, make
for
sure
sure.
you smash the like button, subscribe button, the bell notifications each time that we go live or post videos on the channel. We would greatly appreciate it if you like to join in on the Patreon and get any kind of behind the scene knowledge or tips, tricks to any of the specific tiers, trading, branding, mining, whichever you pleasure. Podcasts get you access to all of the behind the scenes sermons that we have once a month. That are now kind of going forward to doing expanding and everything. So lots of great stuff there. If you like anything that is some free knowledge, join the Discord.
Oh
We'd all
man,
love
so
to
much
have
free
you.
knowledge in the Discord.
So much.
So much. And if you can't join the Patreon, definitely join the Discord. Be a part of the community.
Yep.
We take everybody here. This is the Church of Satoshi. We
This is
accept
where you
all.
deposit your 2 cents.
Right.
The 2 sats. Free
Two
deposit 2
sats.
sats.
Two sets, yeah.
Yep. Because we're on the Satoshi standard over here.
Mm. When 1-to-1 is what I want to know. When 1-to-1.
Right. I'm just saying, man, if it's 1-to-1, dude, we would have
How
all
many
made
more
it.
dollars do we have to print to get 1-to-1 Bitcoin?
I don't
Maybe
know.
we'll find out this year.
Right.
Stay tuned.
Right, exactly.
On the next.
All right.
Dragon Ball Z.
And Doom Miner, you should have that $20 of that Visity bid. I already sent it out. Yo.
You're all.
And he already sent it. We haven't even finished the stream.
Right,
and the guy
that's how-
delivered.
That's how
on his
awesome
promises.
That's how awesome Bitcoin is.
Oh,
I can do it anytime when the
Man.
banks are closed. I can do
yeah.
I can do cool stuff without the
24 hours
bank.
a day,
Right?
7 days a week.
Unstoppable, unconfiscatable unless you put it onto a fucking exchange. So take your Bitcoin off the exchanges.
Not your keys, not your crypto.
Right.
Yo.
Not your keys, not your cheese.
That's right.
And with that, guys,
Run your own notes.
right, run your own full node. Yo. And with that, guys, definitely smash the Lizzie like button. And we'll definitely see you all on the next one, guys. Peace. And stay savage. For fucking awesome.
Yo.
Yo.